the time you have all been waiting for. The Sosa Moving Guard Academy. Y'all know how I do it every year. 23, 24, it don't matter. I deliver the best guard academy for y'all. And the reason I say I deliver is because I don't miss a step and I don't gatekeep. I get it right. So watch this video to the end and I promise you're gonna come out a changed PG. What's good, YouTube? It's your favorite guard Sosa here, and I'm back with another banger for y'all today. As you read on the title and saw on the thumbnail, in today's video we're gonna have a guard academy. And y'all know I got the best guard academy every year. I'm really the best teacher when it comes to this stuff. You know why? Because I don't gatekeep, I don't leave nothing out. Every tips and trick I know, I'm gonna give it to y'all. And the main reason I'm making this video is because I've been seeing some other content creators guard academy, and let's just say, between you and me, I'm not gonna say no names, but they ain't really showing y'all what y'all need to learn. Like, they really be forgetting some very important stuff. Like, they be talking about this dribble move don't really matter when it do matter. This jump shot, you gotta do this, you don't gotta do this. It's like they ain't really did their research before they did the video. But hey, that's why I'm here today, to get y'all right. In today's video, we are covering everything from best build to the best jump shots, shooting settings, the best dribble moves, Sigs, whatever you want to call it, the best dribble settings, and the best in-game settings to make your game move smoother and stuff. I'm also going to talk about how to get open, which little combos can get you open quick so you ain't got to do the most, but still do it right, you feel me? Like your little IQ in-game, and then speed boosting is very, very bad this year, but there is some speed boost that's still really good. So I'm going to put y'all onto the sauce because I don't see nobody else talking about these. And you know, in 23, I definitely got y'all right with the guard academies. In 24, I for sure got y'all right with the guard academies. So it's only right if I come back and get y'all right for 25. Like what? Let's get into it. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a like and a comment and don't forget to sub. It don't cost you none and it helps me out way more than you can imagine. I spend time and effort recording and editing these videos. All I'm asking for in return is a like, maybe a sub if you feel generous. But without anything else, let's get straight into it, shall we? So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the best builds. And I see some people talking about you gotta make a 6'2", 6'3" PG, while other people say you better to make a 5'9" or a 5'10". And I'm here to answer that question real quick. 5'9s are the best PGs in 2K25. And I don't know if y'all know this, but the shorter your PG is, the more stats he gets. On top of that, as a 5'9", you're so much faster, and this is a very slow game. The dribbling has never been slower than this. As of right now, don't worry, I'm gonna figure out how to get glitchy with it. Don't worry, I got you. You know I got you. But it's a very slow game, so why would you not go with the fastest option for a PG? Enough of that, let's get right into how I made my build. So the first thing you want to do is make sure it's a point guard. You want to make him 5'9" height, 145 like the lowest weight, and a 5'11" wingspan. We come in here to the stats, and you see we get an 82 driving layup, so we get Trae Young floater package. I mean layup package, but I'll say it because of the floater is OP. We get a 74 driving dunk, which is more than enough on a PG. I get the dunks that I want with this, so we get an 87 midi, which, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you gotta take that midi. We get a 97 3-point, and I'm not started 3 yet. I'm almost there. I'm not started 3 yet, but with cap breakers, I'm gonna make my 3-point a 99. The same with ball handle. We're gonna get to that, because with 99 you get all these legend shooting badges, and it's just, you know what I'm saying, you're just gonna be able to spark it. For the pass sec, I go with 78. You don't really need more than this. Like, if you want, you can upgrade it, but as of right now, lanes ain't even that effective. I feel like there's a lot of lanes that just go straight through the defender, and I ain't really been having trouble with a 78 pass sec, so if you ask me, you don't need anything else. So for the ball handle, I went with 97, but I'm gonna use my cap breakers on it, you feel me? So I'm gonna get it to 99, and I do this because we can get, first of all, we already get handle for days on legend, right? And you just do drain a lot of stamina this year while dribbling, and having this on legend just helps out a lot with that. We're gonna get unpluggable on legend too, and as every year, these plugs nowadays, like, you stand still for 1 second, they just take the ball from you, especially if you play stage versus a luck with a 99 still. So we also gonna get that one on legend. And then angle assassin, do I need to say more? the way you can snap angles with a Hall of Fame angle assassin. Imagine a legend. So I'm definitely using my cap breakers, but you can use your cap breakers however you want. But me personally, I'm putting it on 3-point and on ball handle. For the speed with ball, very, very important. Make sure it's 94. Don't go lower. Don't need to go higher. 94 is perfect because first of all, you get some other dribble styles. But the most important thing about this is you get legend lightning launch. And this is basically what's make this like quick first step. It makes your speed boost faster. Like when you do a quick like a speed boost, you just, you know what I'm saying, you get a little bit more explosive with it. So make sure you got it on 94 if you're a PG. And you're probably thinking, it's a 5'9", it's not gonna get no defense. It get defense. 41 interior, I can't lie, I'm getting stops. I'm getting stops in the paint. It's not 100% stop every time because, you know what I'm saying, I'm 5'9" with a 41 interior. But I'm actually able to stop it sometimes. Perimeter defense at 75, so, you know what I'm saying, they can't really shoot over you. We get the challenge, we get the on-ball menace, we get pick dodger, off-ball pass, you know what I'm saying, we get some good badges and a decent rating, you feel me? Steal 91, we get gold interceptor, gold glove. Need I say more? I feel like a D1 cornerback with this build. I'm just grabbing lanes on lanes. Can't lie, the defense is there in this build. And you're probably thinking I ain't getting no blocks on a 5'9", right? Wrong. I get 50 block and it gives you animation sometimes. I've been smacking them off the backboard sometimes. I've been jumping over them sometimes, you feel me? I'm not saying you're gonna swat the ball every single time, but you never do that on a PG. But at least you get some blocks. Then we come down to the speed. It's gonna be at 89, agility 80, strength 30, and vertical 60 for the good packages. Now that we got the build out the way, let's get into shooting. Because everyone that plays 25 knows shooting this year is some bullshit. They made shooting, and by the way, I blame all you motherfuckers that be using sense. I blame y'all. Y'all did this to the game. So I don't want to hear y'all complaining about the shooting being bad, because y'all the reason the shooting is this bad. Because of sense, they have brought this thing into the game called RNG shooting, which basically means, if you don't understand what that means, it means your green window, it don't stay the same place. The first 3 shots is basically the same. It still moves a little bit though, but the first 3 shots is basically the same. For your 4th, 5th, 6th, dare I say 7, like it moves so much that it's not even your timing no more. So if you miss, to be honest, sometimes it's not even your fault. Like of course you can mistime your shot, but sometimes you can time it right, but it's just not gonna give you a green. But yeah, they did this because people want to have machines shooting for them because they can't use their thumb to time a jump shot. But let's get into the shooting. The first thing I'm gonna say about shooting this year is make sure you got your hot zones. If you don't got hot zones this year, good luck. All I'm gonna say, good luck to you. Basically, hot zones. Actually, let me show y'all my hot zones. Don't come over here to the city. If you don't know how to check your hot zones, you come over here, you go over here. You look at my hot zones right now. I do have a cold spot and someone with a layup. I don't really lay up the ball like that, you feel me? Regardless, I got basically the whole 3-point line going. I don't know where the middle one went. We got the lethals on the wing and we got the corners. You know what I'm saying? That's all we really need. And the best way to get your hot zones fast, like you can get them in 20 minutes. All you gotta do is put your game difficulty on rookie and then go into your my career and play NBA game. Because on rookie you can stand still and just shoot it. They can't contest you, bro. Just go in there and shoot from all the spots you want and just get your hot zones up quick. That's how it works. You can also go to the lethal shooter and do the workouts with them, but I advise you to get red hot zones first so you can get the purple hot zones. Now next thing we're gonna talk about is gonna be shooting settings real quick. Come in here. I would highly recommend going high risk reward because it makes your green window, I think it's 40% bigger than if you play on normal risk. The thing about normal risk is you can drop whites. With high risk reward, you can only drop greens. So that means if you don't green the shot, you're not hitting it. But if you know you're not capable of greening every single shot, you might want to go on normal risk reward. Even though there's no one that can green every single shot this year because it's RNG shooting. But yeah, if you're a skilled player, I would recommend going on high risk reward. And if y'all don't know, you can shoot with the stick nowadays. You can shoot with the stick to something called tempo shooting, which makes your green window 70, not 17. You heard me right, 70 times bigger. So soon I'm gonna have to start shooting with that stick. I'm not used to it yet, but I'm gonna have to get used to it because that sounds crazy. And as you see, I got my layup timing on real player because I don't know if y'all know, but you can miss open layups this year. But with real player, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta time it. So you're chilling on that part. Come down to the shot time and visual cue. You're not gonna believe this. It don't matter. Don't even know why this setting is in here because it don't matter. I just keep mine on push because that's what I got every year. But in the jump shot creator, you actually get to choose your shot cue release. And it's better than this because you can pick in between push and release, and in between jump and set point, or in between set point and push. You feel me? Like, you can pick a thing in between. You don't have to be exactly push, release, set point, jump. It's just more of your preference. Go all the way down here. You see where it says pro stick function. Make sure it's on default. Don't put it on dribble moves. Don't put it on shots. It might sound like if you put your pro stick function on dribble moves, you're gonna dribble better. Wrong. It's not worth it. Just keep it on default. Pro stick orientation, put it on absolute. Don't ask questions, just trust me. I'm a dribble guard every year. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to the dribbling. Now, there's a new thing they added, and some of y'all may not even know this is in the game. But there's this new setting called passive dribble hand switches. Basically what this does is when you stand still, the ball dribbles by itself. That means if you don't move nothing on your controller, he's still gonna switch the ball between left and right. And that's just gonna mess up your dribbling. Like, it's gonna mess up your comboing, it's gonna mess up if you stand still, your quick stops, everything. Take this off. I don't care if you like it, take it off. Now let's get into the jump shots. And I found the 3 most chicken jump shots if you ask me. And the first jump shot I'm gonna show y'all today, it's probably the main jump shot that most guards run this year. It's apparently the best base, Cameron Thomas. I disagree. I think Kyrie Irving is way better. But hey, some people like Cameron Thomas better. I like the base too. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. Cameron Thomas, Oscar Robertson, Colin Sexton. Put it in between jump and release. Release speed 4 for 4. You can also go 3 for 4. But with this jump shot, I feel like 4 for 4 was fine. And then 80% Oscar Robertson, 20% Colin Sexton. Now the next jump shot is my personal jump shot. This is the jump shot I use as of we speak right now. The jump shot y'all saw in the last video, the one I dropped yesterday, because people was asking what jump shot I was using. It's this one. It's Kyrie Irving base, Oscar Robertson upper release 1, and God help me pronounce this next name. Like, can we use this name in a sentence, please? And Fernie Simons. I think so. I'm not sure how to say that. I'm gonna be so honest. And for this, we're gonna put it just over push. Just a little bit over push. Not on push, just a little bit over push. The release speed is 3 for 4 if you don't know this year. 3 for 4 and 4 for 4 is basically the same. I said it last year, I'm gonna say it again this year. 3 for 4 is better than 4 for 4. The green window becomes bigger, it's easier to time, it just feels smoother. 4 for 4 is pointless because, as you see, you look down there in the stats, it says release speed, right? 8 plus, maxed out. The 4 for 4, you don't need that, it's just gonna make the jump shot more inconsistent to time. 3 for 4 is more than enough speed. It's not going to be too slow for you. I've been playing with this and I play fine with it. 3 for 4 is definitely the way this year, especially with how inconsistent the shooting is. It's 67% Oscar Robertson, 33% the other name. Now for the last jump shot, I already dropped this jump shot for y'all. It's a very good jump shot. I go back to this every now and then. Can't lie. Jump shot is very good. It's Kyrie Irving, Peyton Pritchard, and Miles McBride. God, I don't know how to say any of these names, I just realized. Put it on the visual cue, put it like on, to be honest, now I'm thinking about it. Don't listen to me when it comes to the visual cue. You gotta figure out what's best for you. Because visual cue don't change the jump shot, it just changes where you time it. I do wanna recommend though, to put it on push or release, not under that because it just becomes too fast. For the release speed, we're also gonna go 3 for 4. And for the blending, it's the same as last time, 63-37. Now I done gave y'all 3 very good jump shots. If you still can't shoot, it ain't the jump shot, bro, it's just you. Now let's get into the dribbling. For the Sigs, I know I changed my Sigs every single video, but it's the start of the year and like I said, I like to be on top of the game. I test out Sigs all the time, trying to find the fastest Sigs so I can give it out to y'all. So if I switch it up a little bit, just be patient with me. But the dribble style, the fastest one is Darius Garland. You can also use Trae Young, Russell Westbrook, but Darius Garland is the fastest one if you ask me. Russell Westbrook is nice too. Trae Young is nice, but it's slow. But some people like it, you know what I'm saying? Just try out any of them. Ask me, Darius Garland is the best one. The signature size up, we got 4 good ones. We got Jordan Poole, Derrick Rose, Kemba Walker, Trae Young. I will be showing y'all how all of these look different in the game, because I'm not just like these other YouTubers. I'm not just going to give y'all one dribble style to use and be like, yo, this is that. I'm gonna explain why you should use them and what it does, so I can help find the perfect moves for your playstyle. But I use Trae Young. For the regular breakdown combo, Darius Garland, that really don't matter. That's low-key just preference. Aggressive breakdown combo though, use Ja Morant. Do not use anything else. Use Ja Morant, because there's not one of these that compares to Ja Morant. For the escape moves, Stephen Curry. It's the only real answer. Use Stephen Curry. You can use Darren Fox, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just use Steph Curry because it gives you the fastest and most separation. For the combo moves, we're gonna go with John Moran because you get this one right here. You see that right there? Crossover, go with Jordan Poole. You can also use Luka Doncic, or you can use Damian Lillard. Jordan Poole is the best one though. It gives you that little push in front of you like 2K24, which is very OP. I'm gonna get into that as well. Behind the back, I know Trae Young isn't the fastest one. I know Darius Garland is supposed to be the fastest one, right? But the thing about Darius Garland is you get ripped so easy because it don't push you back, it pushes you forward almost. And you just, if the defender is right in front of you, you're just gonna push that ball straight into his hands. It's like you go over to the defender, you be like, yo, come rip me. You know what, to be honest, have this ball, you feel me? You don't want that. With Trae Young, he kind of steps back with it. You see that? He doesn't go in with it. He kind of steps back. Plus, you get a faster movement behind the back too with it. Trae Young is better because you don't get blitzed as much. Like, you feel me? Like, dribble save. There's no reason to dribble with all the fastest Sigs. There's also smart Sigs, you feel me? And I promise you, Trae Young, I don't get blitzed with that one. Darius Garland, I get blitzed once a game with it. And then this is the part where content creators be talking about the rest of these don't really matter. They do matter. You might think the spin don't matter. It do matter. Put on terrorist here. Trust me, I'm gonna show you why. Hesitation. If you're not using Tyrese Halliburton, you are so wrong. Yes, the other hesitations is good too. But if you all watched my last video on how to left stick cancel this year, you need Tyrese Halliburton. You see the little walk he gets there? That is what's gonna make us move glitchy. And if you don't want to fall behind and stay on top of the wave and become the most shifty, Tyrese Halliburton is how to get shifted this year. And if you don't want to fall behind but stay on track, Tyrese Halliburton is the way to get shifty this year. I promise y'all. I'm just now getting used to it, right? I'm just now getting used to it. But once I master this, I'm already getting better day by day. But once I master this fully, I promise you, bro, it's over. For the step back, there's a lot of different step backs you can use. That just really depends on your playstyle. I use Trae Young right now. I feel like Trae Young is the best one if you ask me, because I'm gonna get into that too when I'm gonna show them. But you can also use Zach LaVine. You can also use Tyrese Halliburton. You can use Luka Doncic. It all depends on your playstyle. I'm sorry if anyone thought this was gonna be a dribble tutorial. Surprised, it's not. This is a guard academy. That means I already dropped 3 dribble tutorials, and I'm gonna link them all up right now in the top right corner. I already dropped 3. If you're struggling to move, go watch them first, then come back to this part, because here I'm gonna just show y'all how to put the moves together. So that means if you really want to benefit for this right now, you might want to watch them first, so you can actually do what I'm doing right now. Show you real quick. If you watched the video yesterday, you would know how to do the left stick cancel already. But that's the hesitation I was talking about. You see this right here? It might look slow. Might look like, wait, what's that gonna do, right? The thing is, you see the little animation where he runs out of it? This year, the way you cancel the animation, like keep spamming the animation, is by doing a hesi, right? But if you let that hesi run out for a second, and then boom, you get the left stick cancel. And you can fake your defender, you know what I'm saying? You see like you can switch sides like that. And look at this. When you really master it, you can change direction whenever you want with the left stick cancel. Oh my god. Like, it's so shifty. You can do it with any move. Let's say you just run like this. Oh, no, we're going the other way. Like, I promise you, bro, this is gonna change the game. I dropped a full video on how to do it in my previous video, so make sure you go check that out. For the layup style, put on Trae Young. Go-to shot. Jalen Suggs is the fastest one. Dribble pull-up. Normal 2 is the best one. You can also use Cameron Thomas, Pro 2. But normal 2 is the best one if you ask me. Spin jumper, Stephen Curry. Up jumper. This is very important, so I want you to listen to me. Jordan Clarkson, Donovan Mitchell, Kyle Lowry. The 3 only ones you should use. But you should use Jordan Clarkson. You know why? Let me show you why. By the way, best motion style for guards, Trae Young. Shout out Neo for putting me on. Now let me show y'all why this hop jumper is the best. Did y'all see that? I don't think y'all did. You know how glitchy that looks if you comboing up and you hit him with this move? Very glitchy. And let's just say I'm dribbling, right? Oh my god. It is so tough. And on top of that, look, if you just dribble normally, you see how this is just the standard dribbling, right? There's no really special about it, it's just a standard. If you do this hesitation, right? Once you've done this, look at how you see how I'm floating on the, like, look, let me show you like this. You see how I'm floating It's a speed glitch in itself. You move faster, your speed boost becomes faster, everything becomes faster, and you're gonna be harder to guard. And I don't know what it is, I feel like I'm more slippery with it. I feel like the moment I get this, I can just run through the defenders, like they don't really claim it like that. If my player is left-handed, you hold turbo, and you hold your right stick to the left. Not for too long, not for too short. Because if you hold it for too long, he's gonna shoot. If you hold it for too short, he's just gonna do this. So you wanna find the sweet spot, right? So you don't shoot it. As my player is right-handed, all my right-handed PGs, we're gonna do it to the right instead. So ball is in your left hand, make sure it's in the opposite hand. Hold turbo, hold it to the right. Find the sweet spot. All we do is hold turbo and then hold the right stick to the right for like a second. But not too much, because if you do it too much, like I said, he's gonna shoot the ball. And let me talk a little bit about IQ before we get into the best moves to do in game. Talk a little bit about IQ and how this game is played this year. If you're a PG, use screens. Don't ISO this year. It's too easy to bump you. There's not a speed boost that gets you far away and able to rim run. And plus, if they're behind you, they don't even gotta do nothing. There's this animation where they just take the ball from you without doing anything. So I recommend using screens. Use the pick and roll, you feel me? Hold on, I added some people in here real quick so I can teach you about screens. I'm gonna start a 3v3. Let me get the ball real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna call for a screen real quick. And you wanna make the lock hit the screen. And then let's say the center, he steps up on you. Let's set us one more screen. The moment the screen is hit, the center should be the one to pick up. If you don't pick up, you shoot it. If he picks up, you pass it. And then let's say the lock is playing your lane, right? Because it is hard. Like sometimes when you think the center is picking up, he's baiting it, and you throw that pass, right? And then the lock is just gonna get an easy steal. If you just tap triangle, you're gonna throw a high pass, a lob pass. It's harder for them to lane it, so it means that it's just gonna lob over them, and it's gonna be a safer pass. So if it's, let's say your center is slipping and he's contested, throw him the lob pass, because then the ball can get over him. Not every time, of course. You can get some good steals on it, but if he's very contested, throw the lob pass. It's a more safe pass. And of course, your center can also pick and pop. Let's just put it on fade right now. You see this? That means he pops instead of rolling. It's just about getting the lockdown hit by the screen, make him pick up, and then hit the right open center. And if the other person doesn't pick up, that means that it's your time to shine. You shoot the ball if you don't pick up. If he picks up, you hit the pass. Don't force, of course. If the pass is not there, tell him come back and set another screen and run it back. That's basically how screens work. And this year, fading is very, very OP. So make sure that you fade the ball this year. Don't be afraid, because fading is basically like a standstill shot. I'd say run to the corner and pop your fade. Depends if you're right-handed or left-handed. If you're right-handed, fade in the right corner. If you're left-handed, fade in the left corner. Fading is very, very OP this year. So don't be afraid to fade it. Don't force the standstill shoot every time, because you do get a lot of different animations with the quick stop this year. Sometimes the quick stop even drags you in. Fading is low-key more consistent. I don't think your fading timing changes neither. I think it's the same. It's like 23. Fading is OP. Just make sure you fade that ball. Like, get open for 1 second, boom, fade it. You can even fade it in their face. If they don't jump, this is not contested. And that's the good thing about the normal 2 fade, because look how high my player jumps with it. You see how high he gets up? You can barely contest that. That's why I say use normal 2 over any of the other fades. Other fades might have some other perks, but with the normal 2, like the separation you get with it, it's just nice. Also, the left fade is good too. Feel me? Like, you get 2 good fades with it, and they both jump high and it's harder to contest. Like I said, I'm gonna be showing y'all the best speed boost in the game. Of course, the first one is the most regular one. It's just this one, right? It's the normal like size up speed boost that you have every year. We had it since 22. You just flick your stick up, diagonal up to the opposite ball handle, hold turbo and run to the same side. Then a speed boost that's very slept on that I don't see nobody using is the Hesi speed boost. Just this one right here. See how he gets that? How he pushes the ball in front of him? Like that. It's like the speed boost from 24. And you can also, like, let's say you get over here. You can actually just shoot off it. And just be confident when you shoot the ball. Be confident. Because in this game, there's nothing that's a bad shot. That's a lie. Of course there's bad shots. But there's nothing that's a like a shot that would be bad in other 2Ks could be good this year. Because you don't know if it's going to be green or not. Because I can't lie, I've been doing spin jumpers from half court. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's not. You feel me? Like, you can really green anything in this game, but you can also miss anything. So my advice is just shoot the ball with confidence. If you feel like you have an opening, shoot it. The next speed boost is gonna be the step back speed boost, and this is why I put on Trae Young, because you get like a little, wait, hold on, I did it wrong. You get that right there. See how explosive that is? It's like a little misdirection. Talking about misdirection, this is why I told y'all to put on, what's it called, Ja Morant. See this right here? The Ja Morant, basically you can cancel out of it and just run straight. It's a kill almost every time. Because once you see this animation, you're thinking he's gonna switch hands, right? Boom, speed boost to the side. And all you can do is just run out of it after you perform it. Where you perform it is just hold turbo and flick your right stick up. Next one is one where you push the ball in front of you. I don't think you can do it in my court actually, now that I'm deep in it. No, I don't think you can. But when you're running up the court, if you just flick your right stick up, he's gonna push the ball in front of you and he's gonna like outsprint your defender. It's like a fast break move. But normally when a lockdown sees this animation right here, they expect you to come back. Because this year people don't really run out of this move. But you see all this movement he does after? If you just run, you cancel that out and you can just run out of it. You get a good speed boost. And then of course there's the Hesi speed boost. Which basically is you just do side Hesi like this one. But you just run instantly when you do it. I'm gonna give you that little speed boost. If you just stand still and you run to the side, sometimes you're gonna get that one. It's not consistent though. If you just stand still and you run to the side, you're not gonna get no good explosive move. But if you stand still, hit him with a Hesi and run, you're gonna get that. Now let's get into the meta moves right now. The best moves to do in game. The best moves to get you open. And right now the best move to get you open is the left stick cancel, right? The one I just figured out the other day. I don't think it's the meta yet because people haven't caught on to it yet. But this is definitely the best way to get open because you can just get shifty with it. They're gonna have to pick a side, right? You can choose when you want to speed boost out of it. So that's one of them. Learn how to move with the left stick cancel. Learn how to hurt the defender off like this. So like fake your little run to the side, come back to the other side. You know what I'm saying? Get shifty with it, make them choose sides. Next one I'm gonna show you is still the left stick cancel, right? Because when you stand right here and lockdowns this year, they are very ready for you to run to the corner and fade because that's what most PGs do, right? But once you stand here on the hash, right here, and you switch your hand over here and start running, they thinking fade. That's the first thing they're thinking. Fade or rim run, right? But if you fake him out and you hit him with the Hesi instead, like that one, so you make it look like you're running that way, right? And let's just say you're dribbling over here, right? You get over here, hit him with that, boom, come back the other way. I promise you they're not ready for it. Because they, in their mind, they know that fade is dangerous in the corner, so they have to focus on that, boom, you come back. And then the center might pick up on you. Either you pass the ball or you shoot the ball, depends on the center picks up or not. You can also overkill with it, you feel me? Let's say you hit him with the first one, you come back, and then the center picks up on you, right? Come over here, come back again. Because at this point, if the center picked up on you, and you did that again, that means the lockdown has picked up on your big. If you didn't pick up on the big, you pass the ball. If the lockdown gives up on you, goes to the paint to follow the big, that means the big has already been bopped again. So first you bop the lockdown, come over here, you bop the big. Open shot. Open shot or open pass, you feel me? It's a win-win. The next meta move is just a double behind the back. Because it can give you good separation. Let's say you're dribbling up, boom, hit him with one, hit him with two. Again, this is not a dribble tutorial. If you want to learn how to do the move step by step, I got dribble tutorials with hand cam and pointers, everything. So if you're struggling to move and you still don't get it, like even with a controller cam, I got pointers on that too. So go over and watch the other dribble tutorials. This is on my channel, just go back and look for them. You can also even like run it off a little bit, so it really looks like you're going to the side with it. That's a good thing about that Hesi. A move you need in your bag, of course, gonna be the L2 cancel, which is that right there. Because one thing you can use as an Asta slide. If you play 23, you know what the Asta slide is. It's basically where the defender is in front of you, right? You're gonna stand in front of you, you hit him with that, and you shoot it. Because you're gonna scoop in front of him, and you're gonna be open for the crab. You don't know what a crab is. A crab is if the defender is behind you, he can't contest you from the back, so you can just shoot it. Good combos I like to do is either, like I said before, shoot off it, run off it, or come back to the same side. So the moment you do it, hit him back with another speed boost. Like that right there. And just fade it. Oh god, it's a bop every time. See? Just become shifty, master that left stick and the L2, and you're gonna be straight. The moment you master L2 and left stick canceling, you can become shifty, and it's gonna be a nightmare to guard you. maybe not a nightmare because this game is kind of slow. But if you become shifty and really choose when to fake the side and choose when to run to the side, the defender is gonna have a hard time guarding you. Now let me get into some tips, because a lot of people ask me how I play with no delay, because they're telling me when I dribble it looks like I have no delay, like I have 0 ping. Let me tell you something real quick. I don't play on 0 ping. I have really bad internet. I think I have 10 megabytes per second upload speed, whatever that's called, and I'll play on 80 ping. So even in my own servers, I'm delayed. But that's something I got used to. I've been delayed since 23. You feel me? I can't get better internet right now, so this is what I just got to thug it out, because the area I live in, it doesn't have the right cables. But hey, I still make it work. So if you have good internet, you don't really got an excuse. Just letting you know right now. But the reason I can move like this on 80 ping is because of the tips I'm about to give y'all now, because this is really gonna help your gameplay perform, and it's gonna give you better internet, and it's gonna give you better, what's it called, latency in the game. First thing I want to say, make sure your controller is plugged into your PlayStation. Because if you just use it like without a charger in it, when I say plugged in, I mean have it charging while connected to the PlayStation with a USB cable. The reason I say this is, if you just have it on Bluetooth, it's gonna take time sending the signal to your PlayStation, while if you have it plugged in, it's gonna cut down that latency, like I think it's called response time. You're gonna get faster response time if your controller is plugged in instead of Bluetooth. And the next thing I want to tell you is make sure that your software on your PlayStation is updated. Make sure your controller software is updated so there's no delay there too. Then you want to make sure you have an Ethernet cable, plug it into your router, and then plug it into your PlayStation. It's gonna take out the delay. It's gonna take out, like, give you a better ping, better response time, all that. You feel me? Like, it's just gonna make the gameplay more smooth, and it's gonna make you spike less. And you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be easy for you to do everything, shoot, dribble. Then you can go over to your internet settings on your PlayStation. Now, a thing, last year we had to take off motion blur, right? Because motion blur is what messed us up. The thing is, the motion blur is not here, so you probably think, oh, they took it out, so we don't gotta worry about it. No. You come over here, go back, all the way out, options quit. Come in here, go into your normal settings. And then should be down here somewhere, right here, motion blur. Take this off, put it down to 0. The higher your motion blur is, the more delay you get. So make sure this is off, put it down to 0, then you can come back into your game. Now let me talk to y'all about Boost and Gatorade. A lot of people have been asking me. I got 2 bars of my Gatorade, like 2 extra blue bars when I dribble. I'll put y'all on real quick how to do it. Basically what you do is come out here, you see right over there where it says Gatorade facility. I'm gonna go over to the Gatorade facility. Come over here. I already did my workouts, so I can't be showing you all the workouts. I can tell you which ones to do. Now as y'all see, if I press triangle, this thing gonna come up, right? You see where it says additional turbo meter and how it's checked. That's because if you finished your rewards, not your rewards, if you finish your exercises and everyone at least has 3 stars, you want to make sure you have at least 3 stars. You're gonna get an extra turbo bar. And on top of that, every time you do a workout, you get +2 to your stamina until you hit 99, of course. So if you haven't done any of these, make sure you go over here and do it. You get more stamina and you get the additional turbo bar. And the drills that are easiest to do, this is my routine. This is one I don't really mess up on them. At least I don't get under 3 stars, right? First one is gonna be the boxing bag right here. The next one is gonna be the pull-up bars right here. I'll come over here. Next one's gonna be the sprint right here. And then we're gonna do the squats right here. These are the easiest one if you ask me. Now let's get into the boost. The yellow Gatorade is what gives you an extra bar. So the moment you got the additional turbo meter, if you want an extra additional turbo meter, buy the yellow Gatorade. And then buy a shooting boost. Because this year's shooting is a and you want to make sure that you can shoot, get the jump shot boost. Because I think it gives you a 10+ to your shot. Let's say your shot is already a 99, you're gonna have 110 or something. Now the final thing I'm gonna get into is gonna be the animations to fit your dribble style, right? This is what fits my dribble style. Y'all saw how I was moving. Y'all see, like, if you want my Sigs and dribble like me, play like me, this is what you want to go for. But if you like more smooth dribbling, because I don't know if you know, but the dribble style changes how your speed boost looks. Trae Young gives you a more smooth speed boost, but it's not as consistent. You know what? I must be showing y'all. Now let me show y'all what I mean. So I slapped on Trae Young. Now look at the speed boost. See that speed boost? It's not fast, but it is smooth, and it is easier to L2 cancel off it. You can just keep running back and forward with it. Like, it's probably the easiest if you want to learn how to L2 cancel, put on this one. But as y'all see, it's not smooth at all. Also feel like when you chain your moves together, it becomes slower. Don't use Trae Young if you take my advice, if you like the smooth dribbling, use that. Now the next one is gonna be Russell Westbrook, and low key, the Russell Westbrook is good because, you know what I'm saying, it's fast. You see that move right there? Like, it actually gives you a really nice speed boost. So I don't blame anyone for using Russell Westbrook. I'll probably use it too sometimes. I can't lie. Darius Garland is probably the fastest one, but this one gives you more of like the 22 type of speed, like the little way punches the ball down and starts running, right? That's why a lot of people like this one. It's also easier to do the L2 can switch, I can't lie. Now let's come to the signature size ups. We got Trae Young, Kemba Walker, Derrick Rose, and Jordan Poole. The reason I use Trae Young is because, let's go ahead and dribble quick so I can show y'all, because of this right here. You can like let's say you're dribbling, right? You can like keep punching the ball back and forth really quick. It's just gonna make your dribbling look a little glitchier. You can also really quick do this instead of just going like that. You can like switch it up. But on the other hand though, if you put on something like Trae Young, I mean not Trae Young, my fault. Put on something like Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was the best one in 2K22. Everyone knows that it's the fastest one. You get a faster speed boost. So this one right here is gonna be faster, but you can't really, like, the dribbling between the legs is not really as fast. So if you like me and you like to combo up, I'll use Trae Young because that right there is just not it. Now when it comes to Kemba Walker and Jordan Poole, some good things and some bad things. One good thing about him is the speed boost is quicker. Like, you know what I'm saying, it accelerates faster. The bad thing is if you're comboing up, you don't really get space to one of the sides. So if you keep doing this, you're just gonna keep moving to the left. With the other ones, it's gonna bring it to the left, bring it to the right. You feel me? Like, but it's gonna like keep you in one place when you do the signature size up. You also go Jordan Poole and lightning launch on Legend. You get the fastest speed boost, and I do like Jordan Poole. I ain't gonna lie. I've been thinking about switching to it. But right now I'm so used to Trae Young because I've been trying to combo up, and again it's very slow when you combo up like that. I'm just not used to that. But if you just do the speed boost, it's low key way faster. But again, it's all about finding your own dribble style. I showed you how it looks. Now it's just about you testing out what feels best for you. Trae Young feels the best for me. Come down to what else is a thing that a lot of people use differently. Of course, the behind the backs, Darius Garland or Trae Young. I already told you why you should use Trae Young, not Darius Garland. But if you really want that explosive behind the back, use Darius Garland. Oh yeah, I forgot to show y'all why you gotta put on this spin. You gotta put on terrorist here spin. The reason you gotta put on this one is, shout out Steezo, you found out about this. If you run into the paint, do a spin move and then flick down your stick, you get a spin back like that right there. So make sure you got terrorist here spin on, because you can just fake the rim run and come back the other way with a spin. Now for the step backs, this is the next one. There is 4 good step backs. There's Trae Young, the one I use right now, which I personally think is the best because it's just the smoothest and it gives you that little speed boost out of it. Tyrese Halliburton and Trae Young is in the same league, while Zach LaVine and Luka Doncic is in the same league. Because what Tyrese Halliburton and Trae Young does is, it's looking like a little hop jumper where you like go back for a second and then you can speed boost out of it. And it looks glitchy when you combo up. But Zach LaVine and Luka Doncic, when you do the step back, you get like separation with it. Let me show you how it looks. You also saw how it looked when I used my step back. But once you got on Luka Doncic, you get like that separation right there, so you can run in there. If you're a guy that likes to run in, or like reset your dribble, like let's say you're dribbling, just snatch it back real quick so you get some space. You can run into the paint like this, just snap it back and shoot. It's actually very broken. It's probably one of the best moves, to be honest. But that's just not my playstyle. Like, I don't like doing that. But it is very OP, because it's kind of, sometimes it stunts the defender too. It's like when you fake that rim run, you come in and then drag it back. I'm gonna give you open 3. So it's preference. Either you like to dribble and combo up and look glitchy with it, you use Trae Young or Tyrese Halliburton, or you want to get that little step back, you use either Zach LaVine or Luka Doncic. Now I think that's everything I got for y'all today. Of course, I'm gonna drop another one once this game is a little bit more marinated, you feel me, once we learn a little bit more. But I feel like I told y'all everything I know, and I feel like I hit every single step. Like, we got builds, jump shot, Sigs, all that. If I missed out on anything, please make sure to let me know in the comments so I can remember it in the next video. But this was just everything I remembered off the dome. Without anything else, I really appreciate y'all for making it to the end. If you made it to the end, make sure you drop a like and a comment, and don't forget to sub. I spent a lot of time making this video. I think I've been in here recording this video for like 2 hours. All I'm asking for is for 2 seconds, you go down there and like the video. Actually, I'm gonna give you 2 seconds right now. 1. Yo, why are you still on the video, bro? We been through this. Please go like that video. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, I'll see y'all very soon in the next video. Sosa out.